Number two, they're gonna have nightmares. They're gonna see like snakes. They're gonna see dogs. They're gonna see different alligators, different type of animals chasing them or trying to devour them or something like that. So basically, scary dream. It doesn't have to be animals. It could be something else. It could be like they see themselves drowning, or they see themselves falling from a high building or something like that. And also, the people who have black magic, something that they have eaten, you're going to see that these people's stomach has problems. Like their stomach bloats excessively, right? And also the stomach becomes hard, very hard. Sometimes they have a lot of constipation. They can't use the bathroom. And excessive gas, like beyond imagination. Also chest pain. Some of them, not all of them, but some of them, they suffer from chest pain. Headaches. I'm not talking about like a regular headache. This is severe headaches. Or sometimes backache. Sometimes it could be the leg. The main thing is people who have been affected by black magic, they're going to have pain in their body. Now, there is the outside black magic, something that is buried. Is buried somewhere, or written and hidden somewhere, something like that. So this type is not easy to deal with. This one you have to find it and destroy it, either by burning it or something like that. If you find it, and it's gonna look weird. The black magic, if it's written, it's gonna look weird. It will look like squares. It's gonna look like a talisman. You know, talisman, like something really crazy looking, like very enigmatic, like codes. You know, codes, something like that. It's gonna have like a square, like a triangle, like crazy writing on it. When you see it, you're gonna recognize that this is not a normal writing. This is black magic, you know? Now, this one here is not easy to deal with, because you have to find it. And in order to find it is not easy. Because the jinn, he's not gonna give you the information that you need. He's gonna lie to you. Because the jinn, he has no reason to tell you the truth, because he is protecting that. You understand? So the jinn, so some people, they ask, what's the relationship between the black magic and the jinn? And they get confused. Black magic, there is no black magic without jinn. If there is, it's very rare. But in general, black magic is always associated with the jinn. Okay, this jinn, his job is to protect the black magic. Okay? Is to protect the black magic. Plus, to do the job that he's sent for. I'll give you an example. Now, you have a man and a woman, right? Okay, now, if someone did black magic on one of them, either on the husband or the wife, right? So he targeted one of the spouses. Okay, now this is called Sihr Tafriq. Black magic of separation. They want to break up the husband and a wife. Okay, how they going to do that? The jinn is going to cause friction. Okay? So one of them is going to go get crazy. You're going to get angry really bad, and they're going to start arguing and everything all the time. It does not stop. And they will argue for very trivial matters. You'll start laughing about things that they argue about. Yeah? But that's black magic. Yeah? So when they argue, they start arguing all the time, and friction is going to end up in them divorcing. So they're going to get divorced. That's what those criminals want. You know? They want them to be separated. طيب يا أخي. Now the jinn, he's sent to do that job. Is to separate between the husband and wife. And sometimes he may make the wife look ugly. You understand? She's not ugly, but he will put like a like he will make her look ugly to the husband. You understand? You don't understand.
No, I mean, like he whispered.
It's not. No, it's not whisper. He play with his eyes. You understand?
Okay, I didn't know he had that ability.
Yes, they do. Yes, yeah. So they can make the spouse look bad. Some of them, they say, when I look at my wife, she looks like a monster. You understand? So may Allah save us. May Allah save us. You don't want to have black magic. You don't want to have it.
I just have one question. When you were talking about the one is outside black magic and you find the weird writing, is the person's name written somewhere in there?
Sometimes they put the name of the person. Sometimes they don't put the name of the person. It depends.
Now, how do you protect yourself from all this?
We're coming to that, inshallah. Okay, now the second thing is evil eye. A lot of people, some people, they don't believe in evil eyes. Okay, some people, especially modern Muslims today. Many of them, they don't believe in evil eye. Some of them, they don't even believe in black magic. But these are realities, ya akhwan. Evil eye exists. Ya akhwan. And evil eye can happen not only from non-Muslim, a Muslim too. And the evil eye, when a person gives you the evil eye, it means that they have envy inside them. Their heart is full of envy. Okay, they don't want you to do well in school, right? Or because you have a business and your business is thriving, right? So they feel jealous. Naam. Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, we finished the class. We have some question and answer if you still want to listen and record it. Okay, طيب, inshallah. We can continue, inshallah. طيب. Okay. You want to stay on the line? Okay, طيب. Now. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
طيب. Now the evil eye is when someone has hasad, has envy. So he looks at you with the look of envy. He doesn't want you to have what you have. You understand? Instead of them asking Allah to give them what you have, so they are envious towards you. So they don't want you to have what you have. So, of course, by the qadr of Allah, you get affected. Okay? You get affected by the evil eye. And then the jinn, he takes the advantage of entering you at that time. Because the jinn, they thrive in those type of environment. You understand? Okay, so when the jinn enters you, then he start doing his job. And then you find people like that. I heard many stories, a lot of people like that. They say, Akhi, I have a block. Like I can't function in this life. I'm gonna go crazy. Like, okay, he has a degree, right? So he goes to apply for a job. He doesn't get it. He try another job. He doesn't get, it doesn't happen, ya akhi. As long as the block is there and it has to be removed. You see? Same thing with black magic. If the black magic was intended to destroy somebody's business, I don't care what you do. Subhanallah, ya akhi, I heard enough stories from people that they cannot function, can't do anything. They can't be successful. They try the best. Some of them, they tell me that they're ready to make a business transaction, right? So the buyer will come at the last minute and change his mind. Yes, ya akhwan. At the last minute, he will change his mind. Okay, now that's number 2. Number 3 is the jinn possession without the involvement of black magic or evil eye. Okay? Now this one has different reasons. One of them, al-ishq. Ishq is when a jinn falls madly in love with a human being. Yes, ya akhi. Naam. I dealt with those type of situations before. Okay. Now, this one, usually it happens when someone, his deen is not strong. Okay? And that'll answer what you said, how do you protect yourself? Okay. Now, when a person takes off his clothes before he goes to bed, right? And he doesn't say Bismillah, there is a chance the jinn will enter you. Naam ya akhwan. There is a chance the jinn will enter you. Why? Because if you don't say Bismillah, you're not protecting yourself. So that's how they can get you. A female jinn looks at you, she likes you, enters you. Okay, then your body is gonna change. You're gonna start like having the heat, like abnormal heat, shiverish, and you're gonna start like having chest pain, getting confused, dizziness, and you start having dreams, like sexual dreams, like you have a relation with this woman. Naam ya akhi. So in the morning you wake up tired. Naam. And then you see this woman seducing you or something like that. That's ishq. Must know that this is, one, we have to protect ourselves. There's a lot of things like this. So this one is very common. Male and female. Sometimes it's the Muslim, the woman affected. Sometimes it's the man affected. So this is one. The other one is when you harm one of them without knowing. Like for instance, Shaykh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah mentioned that pouring hot water in the bathtub, in the toilet, I should say, in the toilet, if you pour hot water without saying Bismillah before you enter, there's a possibility you may get hurt.
Oh, but if you say Bismillah before.
Yeah. If you say Bismillah, you're protected. But if you don't say Bismillah, there is a possibility you may get harmed by them. Because if you kill one of them, you don't see them. They're there. It doesn't mean that they're not there. Allah said in the Quran, إِنَّهُ يَرَاكُمْ وَقَبِيلُهُ مِنْ حَيْثُ لَا تَرَوْنَهُمْ. That shaitan and his allies, they see you while you don't see them. They're there, but you don't see them. It doesn't mean they're not there. Naam. So we have to protect ourselves. So when you pour hot water, before you do that, you say Bismillah, you protect yourself. You don't do it, you take a chance. If they harm you, they're gonna harm you bad. If you kill one of them, they're gonna retaliate, they're gonna hurt you. So we have to, sometimes you may jump from a higher platform to the ground. And at night, especially Maghrib time and that time when they spread out. So we always have to protect ourselves. Bismillah and always al-adhkar. Before you go to bed, make sure you make al-adhkar. The 3 quls and ayat al-kursi. And the last 2 ayat surah al-Baqarah. آمن الرسول بما أنزل إليه من ربه. And all the time al-adhkar. Inshallah, they will not be able to get you. But if you slack off and also music, listen to music. This is what they like. Love that. If you listen to music, it's like you're telling them, come on, join the feast. They're gonna come. They like that type of environment. When a person becomes weak in his iman, and he commits so many sins, listen to music and do all these things, they're gonna come, ya akhwan. They're gonna come. That's what they like. That type of environment that they like. So how you protect yourself? Adhkar. Your iman has to be strong. Your tawheed. They don't like tawheed, ya ikhwan. They don't like it. One time I was given a lecture in Masjid Tawheed in Atlanta, and I was talking about Sihr. The Sheikh Salih al-Fawzan, he has explanation of the nullifiers of Islam by Sheikh al-Imam Muhammad Abdul Wahab rahimahullah. And that particular evening, I was going to talk about nullifier number 7. So I just started
nullifying
number 7, which is Sihr, black magic, right? So I just started talking about it, and there was a Yemeni brother there in the masjid. He got up and he said, he went nuts. Ya ikhwan. Yeah, he went nuts. He had black magic. Because the jinn inside of him, he couldn't take it. It's too much for him, you know. And we did ruqya on him, me and the Imam Khalifa, Hafidahullah, we did ruqya on him. And then he felt better. But just to give you an example, that they don't like Tawheed. The jinn and the kuffar, they don't like Tawheed. Tawheed is the backbreaker of the jinn. They don't like it. And kuffar, because the majority of them, they are not Muslims. They're kuffar. And the jinn, they lie. From experience, they lie. They never tell you the truth. They lie.
How do you come up with, how do you figure this out?
How do I, by experience? By experience.
Another question, Sheikh, what if, people who are not Muslim,
yes,
and they don't have this knowledge of being affected by a jinn? Because I wasn't always Muslim, and like you said, taking your clothes off, you don't say Bismillah, and you may have been affected by a female jinn before you became Muslim.
Yeah, there's a possibility.
And I'm saying once you become Muslim and you start learning the Azkar and how to recite the 3 Qurs and Ayatul Kursi, and you start doing this, does this make her leave you, or does she still stay?
It depends on the jinn, how tough the jinn is. Some of them, they're very tough. They don't want to leave easy. It takes like a whacking for them to leave. You gotta whack them. You gotta rough them up to leave. Some of them, huh?
Did that one leave yesterday?
No, he's not gonna leave easy, because that one right there is black magic, and the black magic he has in his stomach. That's why when I was pressing here, he was crazy, because that's the spot of the jinn, because the jinn, that's his like nest, like a nest, his headquarters, because that's where the black magic is, right? It's in the stomach. So you have to concentrate on destroying the black magic. If the black magic doesn't get destroyed, he's not gonna go anywhere. You understand?
But I read the one that you're talking about the female who falls in love with the guy.
Yeah.
It was an example given in the book, and the sheikh was trying to make her come out of the man because he was going to Hajj. And she said, I love him, I want to accompany him to Hajj. And the sheikh said, no, you can't go with him to Hajj. He said, okay, I'll come out if you say so. And the sheikh said, no, because Allah wants you to. And the jinn started mocking him. So he had to beat him on the neck with a ruler. And when he came awake, his friends that were there watching asked him, they said, are you okay? Because the sheikh was beating you. He didn't even know. He said, why would the sheikh beat me? I didn't do anything. He didn't even know that the sheikh was hitting him. So like you said, sometimes you have to be tough.
Yeah, you have to be like Shaykh al-Islam. Shaykh al-Islam, rahimahullah.
Was a disbeliever.
Yes.
And he may have been affected before becoming a believer.
Yes.
Could it be a chance that the jinn is still there?
Yes, there is a possibility jinn may still be there. Yes. Yeah, there's a lot of people they don't know that they have it.
Is that book by Sheikh bin Baz?
That's Sheikh bin Baz now.
Okay.
One last thing though, the brother was messaging me on YouTube and he was saying that he has a friend who has an uncle that he was very quiet, very going to the masjid, normal. Then all of a sudden he started shouting at people very loud. He had bad relations with his family.
No, I understand.
And those are common symptoms of jinn possession?
Yes. It could be jinn, it could be mental problem. Sometimes it's mental problem also can do that.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum Abu Asiya.